What a pleasant good morning, and welcome to OKFM 99.5 megahertz. My name is Massa Kanneh, and I'm here again this morning, this pleasant Thursday morning. Today is September 18th, and it's by the grace of God we are here today, and I am glad to be here also this morning to bring you the program Legal Hour, an hour program, educative program, right? Mostly we educate you, our listener, our follower, our fans, and our viewers, everybody. This is apolitical. We don't discuss politics. We invite experts. We invite, people from governments, autonomous agencies, and other places to come and educate us about what they are doing, and we also select different legal topics for people to come and talk about it. This is what we do here, and I hope you are logged down this morning as well to 99.5 megahertz. And sorry, we're gonna take a short break. When I come back, I will give you the rundown of what we will be doing here this morning. Okay. Okay, welcome back to OKFM 99.5. We are here again, and then, like I said, when I come back, I will give you the rundown, or will tell you what we'll be discussing this morning. Okay, today, I've been at the court, I've been covering the courts, and every time, I see, mostly men, they got, bag of rice. Some of them carry money monthly. They carry it to the magisterial court there. You know, it can be funny, but it's serious. And I thought that we should say something about it. We should talk something about it. You just see the men coming with their back of right hanging in their hands. Some of them too, they come in with, walking to the court ground. Why is that? Why are they bringing rice to the court? Why are they bringing money to the court? Have you kind of wonder what some of you been around the court, and you can bear me witness that this is what happens sometimes. Even when you go there today, the thing they call persistent non-support. Yes, persistent non-support. Like you have children, or you have or dependents, or your spouse, or even your wife, your husband, it can be whosoever. You neglect your responsibility. You don't want to, support, or you don't want to take care of your child, your whosoever, depending on a person. The law requires you to take care of, and you're not doing it. So we thought that we should come this morning and explain and hear some things about it, what brings about it, how it works. I think it's important, and I hope you listen keenly, because I taking my husband to court, or I taking my boyfriend to court. You're not supporting the child, even pregnancy. I think that one applies as well. So we have Anthony Mohammed here this morning. He will be joining us through the issue of persistent non-support. He will give us insight about it. Why is it? Why people carry people to court, and then they bring in back of rice, they bring in money, how it works, how the process really works. Anthony, good morning and welcome to OKFM. We are glad to have you again. It's been a while. You you haven't sat here.
Yeah, precisely. Uh, Thank you for the invitation. And we're here to discuss persistent non-support. But before we go to support, persistent non-support, two of our statutes, the new
laws.
penal law and the domestic relation law, talk about who is liable to support.
Support.
So
So
according
in
to
simple term, we say our law, right? So
yeah,
that the people
on
can
our
understand.
law,
Okay.
the domestic relation law, specifically chapter 5.3 and 5.4 talk about support.
5.3,
So who is
5.4.
liable? Yeah, who is liable to support? So the husband is liable to support the wife. Equally so, the wife is liable to support the husband. And the mother of a child is also liable to support. The father is also liable to support.
Okay.
But in the term, in the minds of the free months of the law,
Those who crafted
those
the law.
who crafted the law. So it's not only the men that's supposed to pay support.
Okay.
The women too supposed to pay support to the husband.
Okay.
If the husband is not working and he may be liability to society, then the men too can carry the woman to court, say, look, my wife is not supporting me and I don't have the means to support myself. So it's vice versa. It's not only the women that need support, the men also need support under our law. But however, what is because we are a patriarchal society, meaning men take responsibility, men dominant. So it's only the men. No man will have the guts to say, "No, let me get my wife to court for not supporting me." So normally it's the women
But
that
they still have the right.
Yeah, they have the right.
Okay.
The law says that they can go to court and say, "Look, my wife is better off and she's not supporting me and I'm not working, I'm not doing anything, so she's supposed to support me," but that is not happening. Okay. You should also be able, the child also, when the parents take care of you and they become so decline, they're not earning anything, you are responsible to also take care of them. You can't say, "Lord, my mother is a witchcraft and all of these things, so I will not." If that parent or other relatives of the parents will take you to court for that, the court will also take support from you. So, and okay, our main focus is persistent non-support.
Yes.
Persistent non-support is in our penal law, specifically chapter 16, section 16.5 of our new penal law says, when normally in Liberia, the one we have plenty in our, especially in a very magisterial code right now, is persistent non-support. But the issue of support is merely for the wife. But if you born children out of wedlock, and it is your responsibility to take care of those children.
I wanted to come over there.
Yeah.
So let's do it, step by step, so
Okay.
that people will understand.
Okay.
So in the first place, break it down for the people out there, right?
Yeah.
Why do people go to court, to force somebody to do certain thing like
support is a responsibility of a man, especially because almost 95% of our cases in the court are boyfriend and girlfriend, children, especially children born out of wedlock. So if, for example, you born a child from a lady and then out of wedlock, and then
meaning you are not married.
Yeah,
so
you're not married. That's why we say out of wedlock, when the parties are not married, and you just have children. That is out of wedlock. Wedlock means if the couples, if the two persons are married and they have children, that is in wedlock.
Okay.
So out of wedlock means you people not married and you have boyfriend and girlfriend, have child or children.
So how the two work?
So the way the two work is, normally if the cases that I have seen in court normally is that people who if you don't have any other thing out there, normally they will not take you to court. You can bear it, manage it, and other things. But the moment they see another girl with you and they have a child for you suffering, they will definitely take you to court. So when you are taken to court, meaning you have failed to take shoulder your responsibility.
Is it let me get that clear, right? Is it because this, like, according to you, the cases you have seen,
Yeah.
of course myself I've seen some of these cases sometimes out of jealousy, but besides that, they have the exclusive right, right? Besides seeing
Yeah.
somebody
That's
with
why.
their
That's
friend.
why. That's why I said in the domestic relation laws, it gave you the right to support your children mother and other things.
Okay.
So you have the right to do that.
Okay.
But in the events where they take you to court and you people are now, whether you're not married, then definitely the woman doesn't have that right on you for you to support her if you're not married. But if you get children, because you have not seen any girl taking somebody to court say, oh, that my boyfriend, he fails to support me. No, they will not do that, because the law will not support that. Because you people, but if you have children, and those children can be liability on society, you must cater to them, you must feed them. If you fail to do that, and probably the girl is annoyed, she will take you to court. And when she take you to court, the law say you should support. So you will pay your support according to the way you earn, according to your earning. Okay, so it's not a specific amount that say, look, this is why you will pay, this is why you will pay, this is why you will pay. But because you are in good position to support, then some can demand 500 depending on your salary. You have to pay to support your family.
Okay.
That's exactly what you will do.
Okay. So through the process, when you go to the court, what do you do? Like a lady told her boyfriend, let limit it on the boyfriend, because we already understand that she doesn't have the right on the man to ask for her personal support.
Yeah.
But rather, if they got children, he should support.
Yeah.
What about pregnancy?
Yeah, when the person is pregnant for you, okay, and
you don't want to
they have come to say, honor the Liberian law, because if you say, okay, the woman say, I'm pregnant for this guy, and the guy say, no, I'm not responsible. But for the father, it's alleged by that lady that you pregnanted her, you got to prove otherwise. So you have to support the pregnancy until the child is born. Then you will call for paternity test, which we call DNA.
DNA, when that
So you will call
happens.
DNA. So if you call for DNA and the child is definitely your child, then no problem, you continue your support.
If
If it is proven otherwise, then definitely the lady in question will have to pay damages to you. You sue them for damages,
If
and
you
they will
want.
pay. Yeah, if you want to, they can pay damage to you because they have lied on you. That's defaming and spoiling your character, and you did these things to support the belly, and the belly will not for you. So you can file damages for that if you wish. If you don't, you can let it go.
Okay. So this support we are talking about, what are the basic needs that are included in the support when a lady goes? She can ask for the specific needs, or the court can provide this. I mean, the court can specify the specific needs of the child or whosoever.
Yeah, mainly when a person is taken to court on persistent non-support, the court will first look at feeding, because every day one got to eat.
Okay.
So the court will look at feeding. So based on that, they can immediately, you are taken to court for persistent non-support, you will first pay tentative support to be eating, for the person to be eating until all other things can be set, like school fees, hospital bill, when the person gets sale, clothing, and all of these things will be inclusive. But immediately you are taken to court, you will pay tentative support, and that will go for feeding in the meantime until the court can hear from the party and then say, yeah, okay, this is the amount you will pay for by month or by week, so that the person who is responsible for support will be paying that to the person.
Does it apply as well to married couple, like support issue? Because at some point, do you include renters, or
Yeah, of course. If the couples were married, even if they are not married, but somebody is alleged that they are pregnant for you or they get child for you, they will not have any other person to support her at that time. So definitely the person will have to find lodging for you until you can get maybe another person to be going around, or until the court see it necessary to say, look, they may can continue to because there will be other issue. So, oh, but I'm renting for the woman and different person coming there. So all of these things will come in. So the court will say, okay, since that's the issue, they may can continue to give you shelter while you abuse that right of the shelter, because if he providing shelter for you and another person is coming there, that will not be fair in the minds of the law, and even equity will not accept that. So for that reason, they will say, okay, for the renters, the new person you get now, but this person will continue to take care of the child until they reach the age of 21.
At the age of 21.
Or if not, you can go to the probate court and legitimize that child so that. But then, if you legitimize the child, you can also file for custody to the civil law court, so they will give you custody of the child.
Custody will be an exclusive,
Yeah, we just
discussion
trying to, say how it
yes,
is done.
so custody
So
is
you can
important,
do
right?
that, yeah.
Because sometimes when it is busy, like when it comes to neglect, but all these things, that specific topics.
Yeah,
on their
yeah,
own,
precisely.
Right? Yeah, so we talk on this thing.
So-
So when a party go to court now, when a parties go to court, what do they do there in a courtroom? What do they do?
Well, when
The complainant goes there.
the complainant go and complain to the judge, because in a magistrate court you go and give your complaint to the judge. The judge now will order the city solicitor to listen to you also and do the averment for the rate, and the rate will be issued against you. When the rate is issued against the defendant, they come to court, then the court tell them their right and the reason why they have been brought to court. They will tell them those things, and then they will ask and say, oh, if you agree, I'm the father of this child. Because normally if the woman say that he's the father, then until it's proven otherwise, you are the father. And when you agree that you are the father, the court will say, okay, this is what the woman have said. What do you have to say? Then you will say, oh, yeah, that's true. I say, okay, but then you have to support. So before you leave here today, you will give tentative support based on your earning. Because the woman will say, oh, this man is working, or he doing business, he has stores to water side, he has something to realize, he has this. Based on your income, then they will tell you to pay this amount for tentative support.
So what if you are not working, you're not doing business, and they take you to court?
If you are not working and that is proven, if the woman herself, because she will know, if the woman herself say no, this person is not working, the law says
the woman wants you to pay.
The
She
woman
might
will
say
take
you're working, but you're not.
but it's not just for you to allege,
Okay.
and the court will not
Has to
find
be
out.
proven.
Sometimes the court will write, if you say they been working, where is he working?
Okay.
Then you will give the place name, then the court will write them to say, look, this is the person working with you. Then they say yes or no. If they say no, then it means the person is not working, and the person will not be forced to support if they are not working.
Okay.
So you, the woman, will have to also take some responsibility if you are working.
If you're not
or
working.
both of you, if you are not working and the man too is not working, then both of you will have to work and make sure, because all of you participated in the coming on life of that child. So both of you will have to support the child
Anyhow. I
because
like
the child will not be liability on society. So both of you will have to maneuver any way to support the child. It will not be exclusively for the man. Both of you will be responsible to support that child.
Okay. So another issue, there are some women out there, like mostly in this what we call out of wedlock, right? Those are not married, boyfriend and girlfriend, they born a child, they born children, and sometimes the woman will say, I don't want you to come, you see my children, don't visit my children, I don't want you to see my children. The woman got a right to stop the father from coming to see his children, to interact with his children.
No,
Okay.
the woman doesn't have that right.
Okay.
However, when the matter is in court, the court itself will give visitation right to the father. So,
Depending if you're supporting.
Yeah, like if you are supporting. Because when you go to court, you will definitely support. No if and if about that. When you are taking to court, you will support. The court will not say, oh, because it may be now you will be forced to support. Whatsoever you can do to support that child, you will support that child. And if you bring it to their attention, because the court is not there to go look for issue, whatsoever that is before court is what the court will discuss. If you not tell the court that the woman is preventing me from seeing my children, the court will not talk about it. But if you tell the court that, look, this woman, though I'm supporting her, yeah, of course, the court will not swap spontaneous in that kind of issue. So the court, if you tell the court, say, look, this woman is not allowing me to see my children despite I'm supporting the children, the court will mandate that they will give you time, maybe in a week, 2 times or 3 times, to go there and see your children, talk to them. Or even the court will tell you, say, okay, during the weekend, let them go and visit the father and spend weekend with the father. Those things will happen. It will not just be exclusively with the woman. Whatsoever she says, that's what happened. No.
Okay.
And most often the court or the law is looking at the best welfare of the child as well. If the mother prove also irresponsible, they will definitely give they can give custody maybe to the father for that if he is responsible to take care of the children, but the woman is not responsible and say, look, I want to take care of my children. But normally maybe the court will say, okay, if it's in the magistrate court, the magistrate court will say, no, we will not give custody to you. So if you want to do that, go different side. The only thing that is before us is the persistent non-support. So whatsoever that is in the support, that's what you will do. We don't have jurisdiction to say, you're not in the best frame of mind, or the woman is not responsible to take care of the children, so you're giving the children. The magistrate court will not do that. Only the civil law court will be able to give you custody of your children born out of wedlock or even in wedlock.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about husband and wife.
Yeah.
Yes, we were focusing mostly now on the children aspect. How the wife or the husband works when it comes to support.
If
you don't have children.
If you don't have children, and you people are married, definitely, you have not divorced, you will have to support your wife. If you get the means, if you are working, you will have to support your wife. If you're not working and the woman is working, you will not support her.
Someone is saying that, even if the man is not working, but what he able to provide, he should be able to provide that.
For example, the woman is working maybe in one of the ministry or agencies around here. She's earning $500 US or above, and the man is not doing absolutely anything. How will he support? The law will not force that man to support that woman. That woman will support herself.
So what if she's not working too?
If the woman is not working, then meaning they will ask the court will ask the man to support the woman, because you have to support the woman until she maybe you can divorce her. But if you're not divorced, you will have to support the woman. Anyhow, you got to support the woman. You got to take care of her.
Okay.
Yeah, but it will not be exorbitant. It will be because if the woman too will not prove that you're working and you earning this amount, so the court will say, okay, though this XYZ, but you can provide this. Even if that $50 every month, you will provide that for your wife.
Okay, you're listening to FM 99.5 megahertz. My name is Massa Kanneh, and I'm with Anthony Mohammed Nye, Mami F. Nye. He's my guest this morning, and we are discussing persistent non-support. The thing why I can call instant persistent child support. But mostly he's telling us that it doesn't necessarily have to be children alone. Even husband and wives, they can carry each other to court for support. They can take each other to court. Even in Liberian law as well, he's telling us that it provides for the man too. If he's not working and his wife is working, and he can take his wife to court and say, oh, my wife is not supporting me. But we the Liberian men and big men, and we're going to go to court to say, my wife not supporting me. You'll be ashamed. But you have the right. That's why he's telling us. So, a few minutes from now, we'll open the phone lines to our viewers, to our listeners via Radio Learn. We'll open the phone lines. You ask your question relating to what we are discussing, persistent non-support, or what we call child support. Okay, Pepper, you can share your experience with us. ask question what you haven't understood about what he said. Okay, so that is it. So let's go back to the few minutes on the wife and the husband. What is the best remedy, in fact, instead of this the court? Can you do these things out of the court? Sometimes you go to the court, or can you take it out of the court and do it certain how?
Yeah, most often there will be family intervention in these things, but probably some of the family will fail to settle because maybe either of the party is now waiting to agree to the mediation. But normally in other jurisdiction, this family issue, though they have family code, but a guard is very very diligent and it must be handled as such. So what normally they will do, the most jurisdiction now will call for ADR, alternative dispute resolution. So that's what they will do now in most family instances, so that the family will not go apart. Because, for example, if a man and husband already have child or children, it's very difficult for those people to be separated automatically because they have a bond, which is a child or children. So that bonds will exist forever. So if you do that separation or no family issue with sentiments, it will not be good. It will not augur well for society. So normally what they will do, yes, they can take it out of court and say, look, this thing, even mostly the lawyer will do that and say, look, Your Honor, this is a family issue. I pray for pre-trial conference.
Okay.
Then take it out. First go and talk to the people, man. You people are family, so you'll try to handle it this way. But if that fail, the option is that the court will have to, because it's a last resort that will bring justice to either of the parties, so they will resolve going to court.
Okay. Can someone go to jail for persistent non-support? Because I understand it's a misdemeanor offense, right?
Yeah.
It's not grave, but can someone go to jail for it?
Yes.
How?
For example, your attitude towards the plaintiff or the person, the complainer, your attitude toward the complainer and the court. Maybe the first day you go to court, they tell you, say, look, you have to pay certain thing, and to the plaintiff, and you say, no, I don't have it. Anything the court wants to do, maybe you are pompous or disrespectful to the court, then the court will say, okay, we will send you to jail until you learn sense. Then they will jail you for that. They can jail you. And also, if an amount is set for you to pay, and if you fail to pay, so the court will have you in contempt and they can send you to jail for that.
Why if you run away? They can see you.
Yeah, if you run away, they can see you. They will do, maybe if the plaintiff is ready or other, but they will do an arrest order to place it somewhere or in the hands of the police or whosoever law enforcer under the jurisdiction, but in the better ways of Liberia, they can arrest you anywhere and bring you to court. That's the power of the court.
Okay. Sorry. So another issue is, like you said, they will have a specific amount, right? Depending on your income, or so they will set a specific date that you're supposed to pay certain thing at a certain time, right?
Yeah.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
So what if you don't pay on that day, or probably you lost your job? Can you go back to the court and tell the court, oh, I'm not working, or you can just abandon it?
No, you will have to go to the court. First inform your lawyer of what has happened, because you will not be in court without you being represented by a counsel, which will be a violation of your constitutional right. So you will be represented by counsel. So you will go to your lawyer and say, look, I was paying so a month for support, but right now I've lost my job and all these things, so I can't pay. I'm not able to pay all of these things. What we need to do is to go to the court and adjust the payment. Then the lawyer will say, okay, we will go to court so that we will adjust the payment for you. And when they go to court, the court will reason. If it is proven that the man has lost his job and he's not making what he was making and he's not able to support, then definitely the court will give you that opportunity for the payment or the support to be adjusted. so that they will readjust the support to suit what you're able to pay to the person, but you must be able to pay the support. If the child or children are in school, you must be able to send them to school. They must go to school because the law is looking at the best welfare of those children. So you will have to support them.
Okay. So we were okay, you have to support it anyhow. Anyhow, you have to. Once you decided to make babies, once you decided to have children, you must woman up to, meet their busy needs. So 077770995. We are discussing persistent non-support. If you have question, you can call 077770995, 0555995. Call and ask, your question pertaining the topic we are discussing this morning. 077770995. I think we have our first caller already. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing, my sister?
I'm good.
This is Alfred Super.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Yeah. Thank you for the discussion. But that's something I want to understand.
Go ahead.
Between boyfriend and girlfriend, if they have a child, then they part, and then the boyfriend is supporting the child fully, is the boyfriend responsible to feed the mother at the same time the husband?
All right.
Or the mother take the mother to hospital or what have you? Or when they part, the boyfriend responsible for the child? I want to know.
Okay.
Because it's happening to my little sister now. And then she have a boyfriend, my little sister, whatever. But then she have a boyfriend, have a child from us. And then they supporting the child can come spend time with them. They come to rent it. The boyfriend is telling my sister that he's responsible because he don't want to get to take food about the renting place for them or sending them to take care of the mother. So I want to know. Thank you very much.
Okay, all right. He wants to know the boyfriend and girlfriend, they have a child and they part, and then the woman is somewhere else now. Is it the man's responsibility to even take care of the mother or only the child? He will answer 077770995, 0555995 are the numbers you can call to participate this morning on Legal Hour. 077770995. Let me pick this one. Good morning.
Hello, okay, sir?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, go ahead. Your name?
My name is Otello Lawrence Kuhn Jr., and I joined the conversation from the Capital Bypass.
All right.
I want to ask a question.
Please do.
If you are a low-income earner who earn like 150, and then you have a family of 2 kids, and then you encounter a girlfriend out there who you make you understand, oh, I'm a family head, I got 2 children, and then while having an affair, even though you're inclined to get children or a child, and then pregnancy comes in, not to your knowledge, 1 month, 2 months, 3, 4, 5, up to 6 months before you get to know, and then you take charge for the 6 months doing 1 or 2 expenditure, and then the woman start to go around, move from point A to point B, telling people that you are not being supporting her, even though from the initial stage of the pregnancy you do nothing about it.
Okay.
You got to know from the
Go straight to the question.
Yeah, so in the kind of instant when the woman take you to the station, can she demand that you give 70% or 75% of your salary?
Well, he will answer it. Well, the woman cannot determine how much you can give, but the counselor will answer. The woman cannot determine that, all right? That the court can determine that, but you can say she got pregnant. Once you know that you the one pregnant her, you have to support it. It didn't come unknown to you. 077770995, 0555995 are the numbers you can call. We are discussing persistent non-support for wife and husband and then children, and not boyfriend and girlfriend. Nobody can force you to support a girlfriend or boyfriend except that the person is pregnant for you. That's the only way. But once you got children or child, the person, you have to support them. Let me pick this one here. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Please leave the noise or I can continue with you.
Yeah. My question is...
Your name.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm Eagles Mauro.
Can you leave the noise or else I'm going to cut you off, please?
No, a little bit. I'm not in the north. I'm not in the north, please. Hello?
0777700. I'm hearing a noise in the background. You're telling me you're not in the noise. 0777700. 055995995. Let me try this one. Good morning. Good morning.
I think it's over that thing I'll call from Kingston.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. You have a married man, right? And then you have a side chick outside. If you pregnant, you support her during the pregnancy after giving birth. Or friends tell her that she wants to show the child to your wife, or meanwhile you took this child and carry the child to your house.
The girlfriend did that?
Yes. It's not around. The cause confession left. So then the wife thinks that this child you brought to your house is not yours. If I tell them, the government still be many support from you.
Okay.
Telling you that you know the working. She threatening you that you should tell the gender child, let you know if you right by taking this child or knowing to the child.
Unknown to the father. All right. Thank you. 0777700 05555 Let me try this one. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Okay, let me go on the orange line. Good morning.
Hello?
Yes.
My name is John calling you from Town.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to know, in case you got your home, that you got to marry and you get a girl outside, and this girl, you know.
Hello? 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 Oh, he's off the line. Let me pick this. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. You are on OKFM.
Yeah. My name is MSC. I want to ask a question.
Go ahead. MSC who?
Yeah. MSC, you know, he's speaking from Brazil.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to know if only man responsible for your child or woman.
Yeah, maybe you're not listening. Anyway, he said both parties responsible, okay? All right.
Yeah, but...
But what?
Because some of the girls, you know, like you bomb and then you see that you're going to do everything for them. They can't help in the process, so I will know if...
All right. He will answer you, but if both of you working, if you are listening, you're gonna hear that. But he will answer. If only one person, or if only the father responsible to take care of the child or to support the child, that's his question. 0777700 05555 are the numbers you can call to participate. We'll take a few more calls and then I would like the lawyer to answer those ones. Let me see if I can pick this one here. Good morning.
Yes. Good morning.
Yes.
This is Brahma calling from Steven WSK.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to find out what if you continue to support your child and your child gets in the state of to work and you do you owe and the child don't want to sponsor you, or can you take your child to the court?
All right, thank you. He said all of that. Yes, the child, when you take care of your child, the child grows up and you can take care of yourself. You owe the child should take care of you. But he will elaborate on it. 0777700. I will take two more and then he will answer those. Good morning. Good morning. Hello.
My name is Ibrahim. I'm calling from Dallas Market.
Go ahead.
I want to ask this question. You take care of the child from 0 months until the child reaches the age 12 to 14. Then all of a sudden, the mother and the say the child that you are taking care of, that child does not belong. What is the remedy?
Okay. You will answer it. All right. 0777700 05555 Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
I'm hearing myself in the background. Can you turn down the monitor?
Yeah, I'm going out.
All right. Your name?
Okay. I'm Monu Jiseku calling from Shoes Factory in Ghana's.
Go ahead.
You know, I have similar problem like that. First thing, I'm 74 years old now.
Okay.
I supported all my children, even the girls, all of them went to Kochita.
But today, some of them are even insulting me because the mother left. Just to call it short, I have a Muslim mother who died at 103. This woman that we kept from 6th grade up to 50-some more years together, walked away from me and never came by, only aligned that she's living in Ghana with her daughter, my daughter now. And they are not supporting me. I'm not working. She was here when I got sick 4 years. I lost my job. Though the children in the state, some of them were supporting me, but they are even influencing. That's the reason why I have to call to put it on air today, so that blind men will know that we have rights also as married people.
All right, thank you.
They have to other side. They have to on Bannerville Road.
But
I mean, they are
not
making
supporting
my
you.
daughter go to China and bring goods to sell. People in my community are selling, making mockery of me.
Oh,
See?
all
So
right.
can I sue her for that?
Okay, he will answer you.
for
Okay,
abandonment.
he will answer you. So that's a parent talking there. Whether he can take his children to court because he sponsored them, they went to Kanneh-Telleh, and then now they can't help him. Let me take two more, and then we will close here up on the calls. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes,
William Gibson from Kakata.
go ahead, sir.
Yeah, please, it's an appeal. Can the councilor share his number with me?
Okay, I will ask him if he will do. Okay.
All right.
All right. Let me take one more. One more. Who will be that lucky last caller? Who will be that lucky last caller? Okay, let me take it from here. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Eric Smith and I call from 77.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I really want to know if a woman have two children for you and from the beginning been supporting her children until the past 9 years, 10 years. Then you coming out to, you and the woman not together again. Now you coming out to say, oh, I want my children to be with me, you the man. And the woman deny you.
You're married?
Because, no,
Oh,
we are
okay.
not married.
All
Just
right.
boyfriend and girlfriend.
Okay. All right. You
For
answer.
all the expenses, all the feelings,
Now you can do it.
everything resting on the man.
Okay.
And now the girl coming out to even send the children for vacation, no way.
Oh, okay.
So, can I allow to take that girl to court or what?
If you're allowed to take what to court, okay. The lawyer, the counselor, I mean, the Antonio will answer you. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
That's all we have time for on the question segment. So we will now have Anthony Yan to respond to these concerns and questions from our caller. So I think you already heard most of the question. I think you are taking notes or something. So these are the feedback. These are the questions that people want to know. From there, we'll get to the online and see whether some people got questions as well.
We've said that like the caller from Ghana, who children have refused to support him and he supported them before, he should take advantage of the law. If he carry them to court, they will support you because you supported them, you made them viable in society, and if they fail to support you, the law is clear that you can take them to court to support you so that you will not be because that's why you took care of them first, for them to be able to take care of you when after you shall have declined. So you can carry them to court. The court will order that they take care of you.
Okay.
Uh,
The low income earner. The low
the
income
low
earner.
income and said, oh, 100, you making maybe 100.
So he making like 150 or 120.
150, 120.
And then the woman is demanding
And
70%.
the woman is demanding 70% of his,
Salary.
it does not work
Support.
that way. It does not work that way. Maybe he can get 25% or 20%.
But can she even demand that, or the court
No,
can decide?
she can. She will say, I want this.
I want this amount.
She will say, I
Okay.
want this amount because the man is making this amount.
Okay.
So the court will say no, not because he's making this amount, he will give you this amount. So the court reasonably will set a price for it to be given to you for the support of the children. The other guy who talk about whether
So is that only the father responsibility to take care of the child? or
no, it's
responsibility?
not only the father responsibility, but for the fact that the child is with the mother, there are certain things the mother will do that will not come to you. The woman will cook. The woman will maybe sometimes buy clothes, buy soap for the children and other things, and that will not come to you. So it is only the man that can support. It's both parties that will support. Both the man and the woman will support. So The other guy talk
We
about,
talk about you've been taking care of the children
yeah,
or the child, and then the child is growing up at a certain point, and the woman say the child not for him. Can
yeah.
he take the woman to court?
That's why we say, if you say, for example, you have taken care of the child or the pregnancy, so what you should do, take the woman to court and request for paternity test and say, look, I've been supporting this child from the time of pregnancy up to this time, and the mother have said the child is not for me. So it's not like those days where you just say blanketly that the person is not your child or is your child. So you can go to court now and request for paternity test. They will do DNA, and if the DNA prove that you the owner of the child, then
Which court the person can go to?
you can go to the probate court.
Okay.
You go to the probate court. You even
With a lawyer, so you
yeah,
have to have a lawyer.
yeah. You go to the probate court. Even in the magisterial court that you were supporting, maybe and say, look, the child is not for you. The child not for you anymore, and you've been supporting the child. So you go, you bring those evidence and say, look, I've been supporting the child, and this woman have said it's not my child, so I want a paternity test. And the court will order that paternity test to be done to prove the woman right or wrong. If it is proven that, look, this child is for you, then definitely they will give you a visitation right or right to visit the children and at any time. But because the child is not, you are not married to the mother, you don't have custody to the children until you can legitimize them. You can also go to the probate court and file petition for legitimization. The only question they will ask in keeping with that section 4.2, section 4.92 of our domestic relation law require just the woman to say, yeah, he's a father. When that is done, they will legitimize the children. Then when the children are legitimate, you can also request for custody.
Okay. There was a question asked by a guy. He had a girlfriend. He's married. He had a girlfriend, and they got a child. The woman took the child to his wife unknown to him. He asked him whether she was right to do that.
Well, probably he has failed to do what he should have done. Because if you are engaged in extramarital affairs, you must be able...
Isn't that a crime?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course, because under our law, if you commit adultery, it's in fact a ground for divorce. The woman can say, I don't want you for that. So, but you can't take any action against that woman who carried the child for damaging a family. He himself contributed to that. Because if you know you are married, you're not supposed to be engaged in extramarital affairs. But when you are engaged in an extramarital affair, you should be able to also control it so that it will not bring your family apart. Because definitely, if the woman knows and say, Lord, but then based on this, I don't want this man, and it's a ground for divorce, adultery. It's a ground for divorce, so the woman can divorce you for that.
So the woman can divorce you for that. So he's asking whether the girl had that right to go to the wife. That the main question.
He did not do what he should have done.
Okay, so
He should have done what was necessary for such thing not to be done. But maybe he lies to the girl, do some things that made the girl feel bad. Say, but then I will make sure that your wife will know about this child, that you have a child also. The intention of the woman now is so whether right or wrong, she's not even looking at that. She's not looking
and
at that.
there's no remedy to that.
She's not looking at, well, there's no remedy to that because you know, if you say, okay, I will sue her for damages, for injury to domestic relation, all these things, but you the cause, you contributed. So contributory negligence, both you can't hold somebody for that.
I'm talking about the wife now. She can take any action against that lady for coming to home?
The wife can do that. The wife can say, look, maybe you intend in fact a lot, especially the woman like her husband and say, look, no, don't bring that your nonsense to me. The woman can take action against her.
In court?
Yeah, she can do that in court. She can do that. Because she must go to the husband who gave her birth, not the woman. So what she going to the woman to do is to damage the woman home, so the woman can take her to court for that, for injury to domestic relations.
And there are penalties to it?
Yeah. The court will take action because she has damaged the home of the man.
Okay. So, and then another question is that They not married, but according to him, he been taking care of the children. I think two, and they reach now to 10 years now. And then he said he wants to take the children and claim the children, and the woman said no.
No, you can't. You can't claim the children. That's why we say
Even to
over
go
and
for
over again.
vacation.
No.
Even to go for vacation,
You
spend
can't
time.
claim the children to take. That should be an agreement between you and the mother, because definitely within that time is the mother who owns those child, not you.
Those children.
Those children rather, because they were born out of wedlock. So it's the mother who have custody and whatsoever authority over those children. You, the only authority you have, if you want to have them as your children, you should be able to legitimize those children. In the absence of that, no, you don't have any right on those children. Even if something was to happen to them, you can't go in their defense. Only the mother.
So children born out of wedlock.
Yeah,
That's
and
it.
they are
That's-
exclusively for the mother. Except if they become mature and say, Lord, okay, who is our father? Okay, we'll go to our father. Besides that, you legitimize them, or in a failure to do that, they will be the exclusive
La legitimization.
property of the.
How it works?
You file
Just
petition.
scenario.
You
Okay.
file petition to the probate court. That's you file petition to the probate court.
Saying
that-
what?
Saying that you are the father of the children. That they, so, for example, Massa has some children and the children are for Mohammed. Then Mohammed say, okay, our born children are well off by Massa, and now I want those children to be legitimate. Then the court will now invite you, Massa, to say, look, Mohammed have come to court and say XYZ, that he is the father of your children. Is it true?
Mohammed can do it at any stage, or he should be married.
No, at any stage,
Okay.
whether he married or
Or
not
not.
married,
Okay.
he can do it at any stage, because if he had the children, you say, maybe he can talk to Massa and say, look, I want legitimately children. Massa will say, oh, no problem. Then Massa will do an affidavit and attach to the petition. If that is not done, then the court will now serve Massa one of the petition and say, look, Mommy have come to court and say XYZ. So what you have to say, if you say yes, that's true, definitely the children will be legitimate. No other question besides that. The law say at that point the children will be legitimate. If you say no, he's not the father, today the court will order a paternity test. That prove it. Will order a paternity test to prove what Mommy is saying is true or not. If it is true, the children will be legitimate.
Okay, we have someone here. Another question from our viewers online. He's asking. I don't know if it's he or she. The name here, Godwin, and the first name is Ano Ali Gameli Godwin. He's asking, at what point do I take custody? I think he means custody of my child as a father. At what point?
Well, even if the child is 1 day old, they can take the child from the mother and give it to the father. If you have capacity to take care of that child or children, even at the age of 1. Before we used to hear, oh, the child must be 7 years old, or all these things. No law there to say this is the time. But at any time, even if the child is 1 day old, they can get the child to the father, if the father shows responsibility or the father is capable of taking care of that child in exclusion of the mother. They can do that, because the court or the law is looking at the best welfare of the child or children. So it does not have any age ceiling to say, Lord, this is the time they will give my child when they reach 7 years old or this. No. Even at the age of one day old, they
you
can
are
get
talking
that child.
about in wedlock.
Yeah, I'm talking about in wedlock. But out of wedlock, I've told you that the mother, the child is exclusively for the mother. So you can go for custody. I say you legitimate the children. If you legitimate the children, then you can ask for custody. In the absence of that, no. You can.
Okay. We have another question also from James Neal. In case a woman previously said to you that this child is for you or is yours, and after supporting for a long period of time, later come by and say the child is not. I think we want to something like that. Well, let me read out. The child is not for you, and it is the child indeed not for you. Can you take her to court? Yes.
Of course, you can take her to court for damages. because you have supported and pay all of those things from maybe pregnancy up to 12 years old, and they say the child is not for you. If you want to, you can leave it. If not, you get the right to sue that mother for damages.
Okay, that's all we have time for this morning. Thank you so much, Antonia. Thank you very much for honoring our invitation. We are glad you were here to share those important information with us this morning. Thank you.
Thank you
Hope to
very
have
much.
you another time. So, our viewers and listeners, thank you for your listening role. You are listening to Legal Hour on OKFM 99.5, and it comes on every Thursday, 11 to 12 May Day. And today we were talking about persistent on support. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. By the grace of God, we will be here, next Thursday with another edition, fresh edition of the program. Where we'll be here with another fresh edition of the program with different topic. Okay, that's why we'll be discussing the coming Thursday. Thank you so much, and it was great. It was wonderful. It was wonderful having you here with me this Thursday.